Going back to server mode then, you said a few things. Initially when you said server mode, my brain said a server that I run Torero on, and then you said server or multiple servers, and then you said highly resilient. So explain to me what the capabilities of Torero are in server mode.
Yeah, so the way Torero is architected, in the initial release, everything is running in one instance. I can run in a container, I can run in a VM, however I decide. But starting in the next release, we'll be able to detach the execution node from the controller node, and then the execution nodes will scale horizontally in your infrastructure. So I can put up as many execution nodes as I need to manage my environment. Taking it even further down the road is I'll actually start to have knobs that I can control to force automation jobs to run on specific automation or execution nodes. So I could have, say, my East Coast and my West Coast execution environments that I can push jobs to because they're close to my devices, but I still have a centralized controller. And that's where Torero is going to, that's where how you're going to see Torero evolve.
It's somewhat of a Kubernetes model.
It is.
It's not exactly like that. It's not a cluster in the same sense, but it feels like
conceptually
that.
It's the same idea.
Nodes and I've got worker nodes.
That's right.
I've got an execution node that is driven by a controller node. So Torero then becomes the foundation or the platform upon which I'm running some sort of an automation job.
That's right.
If I need to scale it big, I can have a bunch of servers there. The controller, I assume, is going to know how many Torero servers are out there and do what? Spin up a job depending on who's got the most resources?
There's going to be different ways that it can tweak it. We will have the ability, you can just simply, basic round robin, you can do it weighted, or we'll have an affinity concept, like I said, where you can actually assign jobs to certain geographic areas. So like I said, if I got some execution nodes on the West Coast, some on the East Coast, and I can force jobs onto those runner nodes or those execution nodes, because that's what's going to be closest to my nodes that I'm actually trying to automate.
Okay. So now I see the whole hierarchical scheme. I see where security rights and permissions are going to come into this, because you don't want anybody just to be able to upend and run some kind of an automation job.
Correct.
All right.